This statistic is about to make people very wealthy in the next week. What's happening is that there's a 93% chance that interest rates are going to drop. Interest rates are the cost to borrow money. So if rates go down, loans get cheaper. And a lot of people start taking more loans for cars and houses and things like that. Basically, money gets injected into the economy. And this is happening September 16th and 17th, literally this week. Now, this is nothing new. So how is it going to get us rich? Well, we've never had this before. This is the Genius Act. And basically, this allowed stablecoins to be created by banks. Banks are the direct beneficiaries, the people that benefit off of these cheap loans. Now they have this power to duplicate dollars through a stablecoin. Let me explain. First thing you have to understand is that the banks really make money when interest rates drop because they're loaning it out to other people for houses, cars, and things that they need to borrow for, whatever the case is, right? So for example, if the bank borrows money from the Federal Reserve at 2%, and they loan it out for 5%, they're taking a 3% profit. So when the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates, now the bank can borrow at 1%, and they're lending at 5%, they take a 4% profit. So they eat off of this. Now, what I want you to do is combine that superpower with this superpower that just came out. The Genius Act is a law that was just passed that allows a bank to create a stablecoin, a cryptocurrency coin attached to US dollar. Now, the regular person's gonna be like, look, who cares? Like, it's just a stablecoin. How am I gonna make money off of that? Well, it's because there's a duplication element to it. What does that mean? So how stablecoins work is if you give $1,000 so that you can have $1,000 of stablecoin, the bank has that $1,000 and they can now invest it the same way they did with the loans. So literally they take your money and guess what they do? They put it into government debt or government treasuries. So the bank has your $1,000, you have $1,000 in cryptocurrency, they're getting a yield. They literally get like 3 to 5% for paying off debt from the government. But what does that do? Well, treasuries are basically loans to the United States government. So Tether is literally giving loans to the US to pay for Social Security, Medicare, military services, highways, schools, federal bills. The point is this stablecoin stuff is really beneficial to the United States government, and these powerful elite, they really want people to pay off the government debt. The claim I'm making is that there's this flywheel. You buy stablecoins to use it for crypto because there's hype behind crypto. People want to buy coins. The banks uses the money to buy treasuries. The government spends that money into the economy and creates more money flowing around. The banks also earn interest, so they get to eat. The United States government gets to eat, and you still have your stablecoins to trade in crypto. They just essentially created the ultimate adoption vehicle for crypto. It's literally getting people into crypto as aggressively as possible, and they're going to start promoting it and marketing it. We already see Wyoming launched their own stablecoins, and they're taking the profit from the stablecoin to pay for the education system. This is happening. So this interest rate cut that's happening this week, there's a massive amplified effect that we've never had before. And the amplifying of the money is directly benefiting cryptocurrencies. This is the last hoorah. This is the last moment to really make money off crypto. I hope you're paying attention.